Olá, boa tarde a todos. Vamos dar início agora à coletiva de imprensa da técnica Pia Sundhage. Primeira pergunta da Camila Carelli, da Rádio Globo CBN.
Oi, Pia, boa noite.
Boa noite.
Por favor, que você falasse do jogo, o que você achou da partida, e em relação à preparação da seleção. A gente sabe que a seleção teve algumas dificuldades, principalmente por conta da pandemia, né? Fez menos jogos, mas agora, né? Às vésperas dos Jogos Olímpicos, como é que está a tua... Você está otimista em relação à seleção? Você acha que a gente pode brigar por uma medalha de ouro? Obrigada.
Yeah.
Well, today I think it was a competitive game against a good opponent, and I also think that there was spells of time where we did very well in the defense, but also in the attack. We got some good answers as well from some of the players, and whether we can win the gold medal, I will put it like this. If we put together everything, because we're good players, so if we can put together a team and go to the quarterfinal, anything can happen. And as you see today, I think we should improve the way we runs in the box so we actually could score a little more goals.
Pergunta da Maíra Nunes, do Correio Brasiliense.
Olá, Pia. A minha pergunta é sobre a Duda e a Adriana. Você pode avaliar a atuação delas duas nas oportunidades que tiveram nesses dois últimos amistosos aí antes das Olimpíadas e comentar como que está a disputa aí em relação às vagas no meio de campo para a seleção que você pretende levar para Tóquio? Obrigada.
Well, I think both Adriana and Duda, they have done a couple of good practices, and I think they played fairly well. I'm impressed with the way you come in to this game, for instance, and Duda comes in the middle of the park and plays with Julia. That's not easy, but I think some parts of it was pretty good. And as you know, Adri, she has speed, she has running 1v1, and I think at the end of the day she could do better, but also she's done quite well in the practice. When it comes to the defending, I was really happy with the way we defended today, and especially with Erica, because for me it was a question mark. She managed to play 90 minutes, and playing with Hafa, which I think had a very good game. If they continue to improve the game and continue to play with each other, that could be very interesting at some of the games in the Olympics.
Pergunta da Amanda Porfírio, do FUT das Minas. Amanda, eu acho que está desligado.
Agora sim. Oi, Pia, tudo bem? Primeiramente, parabenizar, né, por esse período de testes, né, com a seleção. Eu queria também perguntar sobre duas atletas específicas. Primeiro, a Letícia Santos, né, que você convocou para lateral direita, e aí eu queria saber de você o porquê você optou por testar ela apenas uma vez, né, em apenas um jogo. Se você buscava um pouquinho mais de versatilidade, talvez ela não tenha se encaixado ali na lateral direita. E também sobre a Geis, né, que entrou muito bem hoje na partida, com bastante intensidade, que é o que você busca. E se dentro da sua ideia de jogo ela já está bem encaixada na seleção, se a gente pode esperar talvez ela na lista. Obrigada.
The reason why we tested players on the right side, because I'm not satisfied. I really want some answers and have options. And Leticia played the first game, and now we tried two different players. And it's so important to put in the competitiveness and see how they're doing, both defensively and in the attack. And now I got the answers. I think we're all set to go into the Olympics with 6 defenders, and one defender also be reserve. When it comes to JC, I was also happy the way she entered the game. She played tough and sometimes too tough, but it's a balance because she had so much energy. She really tried to do what we asked her to do, and if she has more minutes in the near future in the national team and get more games, I think she will be perfectly fine as a forward. I really like her energy and the fact that she tried to play tough and hard.
Pergunta da Tainá Fiore, da TNT Sports.
Oi, Pia, boa noite a todos. Bom, parabéns por esse período, esses 2 amistosos. Eu gostaria de saber, o Brasil, no geral, em todos os jogos, vem errando muito, pecando muito nas finalizações. E principalmente nesses 2 amistosos, a gente acompanhando de fora sentiu falta de uma jogadora que estivesse ali na pequena área para finalizar a quantidade de bolas cruzadas que o Brasil teve, tanto em cobrança de escanteio quanto bola jogada ao longo do jogo. Eu gostaria de saber como você pretende resolver esse problema para os Jogos Olímpicos e se você pretende chamar alguém que está fora dessa lista, dessa última lista, porque você falou na sua coletiva que a possível lista dos Jogos Olímpicos sairiam dessas últimas jogadoras que foram convocadas. E aí entra a especulação da Cristiane, né? Acho que a Cristiane, para esse tipo de bola parada, seria uma jogadora muito boa. Então, se você pensa, tem a chance dela estar na lista dos Jogos Olímpicos. Obrigada.
Well, I will give you the list on Friday, so then you get that answer, who's in and who's not going to the Olympics. When it comes to finishing, I think it's a little bit unfair when you say that, because we do have a lot of good players, this is a little bit unconnected. And I give you an example like Beatrice, for instance. I think she had a good game, and it's just, a small difference between success and not success. And the reason, I think, why we're not connected, because we have not playing that many games. So when we have more practice together, pre-Olympics, I think when we play the first game against China, I think we always see a little bit more better connection. And of course we will work on the runs in the box, because we get to the attacking third in a very nice way. So now we just have to finalize the chances.
Pergunta do Juliano Justo, da Agência Brasil.
Muito boa noite, Pia. Boa noite a todos e obrigado pela chance de falar com você. Parabéns pelo trabalho à frente da Seleção Brasileira. Queria que a senhora falasse um pouquinho, você falasse o que você tirou de melhor desse jogo foi a parte defensiva realmente da Seleção Brasileira, o fato de enfrentar um adversário que nem o Canadá, que tem atacantes poderosas, e mesmo assim o Brasil acabou saindo zerado, né, sem sofrer gols, e essa parte da marcação ter começado já no setor do meio de campo, essa pressão quando o Brasil perdia a bola. E uma outra questão rapidinho, você pretende colocar, claro, se possível, né, sem lesões e sem problemas de cartões, de repente o mesmo time nessas 3 primeiras partidas das Olimpíadas, ou de repente pode ter alguma mudança, porque são adversários bem diferentes, né? China, Holanda e Zâmbia. Por favor, muito obrigado.
Let's start with the first question. I think we are good in the air. So if you look, and Canada is also good in the air. And we had a good chance to defend in the box, and the organization I like, and I like the energy and the attitude. And if you look back, we're not giving up a lot of goals, and that's a strength. Yes, we need to score more goals, but at the end of the day, we gain a lot of confidence, the fact that we did not give up a goal. That's why everything that happened in the air in the box, everything when it comes to defense, if you look at the situation, counterattacks, for instance, I think we did fairly well. And that we all gain confidence by that. Now, when it comes to the attack, I think you have to take chances in the midfield. And sometimes we're disconnected. But the more we train together, the more we play with a similar, not only the same, but a similar starting lineup in practice, for instance, I think we get a little bit more connected. So if we put this together, good defending, and also connecting in the attacking third, because I'm happy with the way the build-up for the most part. Now we need to, for instance, change the point of attack a little bit more often to break down the opponent. When we come to the Olympics, I don't think that we will play with the same players all the time for 3 games. I don't think it's possible because we have only 2 days to recover. But hopefully we'll have maybe the same starting lineup or the similar starting lineup and due to be connected. And I always think that players sitting on the bench are so important. Everybody says, it's one team, you are cohesive, and everybody means a lot in the victory. Yes, that's why you need to pay attention to the players on the bench and expect them to change the game when they're coming off the bench. And with today's games, I'm pretty happy with some of them.
Obrigada, Pia, e obrigada a todos que participaram.